Hey, Junk Monkey friends, it is Sonia and Matt back with you for day 3. Whoop whoop, can I get a whoop whoop? Day 3 of the Getting Chippy with It. I can't help but sing. Is it the Will? What is that? You know, getting jiggy with it. Getting chippy with it. No. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, somebody tell me, somebody redeem me, because my husband right now is like, oh God, you had to go there, right? You know what I'm saying, right? Anyhow, Sonia
Super mega happy fun deal on a lightly used wife. So.
Oh, you're so bad. Let's see what trouble we can get into tonight, guys. It's Sonia and Matt from Junk Monkey Paint Company. For those of you who follow me, I know we have lots of new followers as well. We love to give new life to old things. One person's junk is another person's treasure. Check out the treasure I found today at Goodwill, okay? Do you have a Goodwill in your area? Do you love to go to Goodwill? Are you like me? Are you a regular where they know you when you come through the door? Got this trunk, okay? Now, let me just tell you, I think it's the bee's knees. Somebody obviously gave it away.
Yeah,
it's a new old trunk.
Yes.
Okay, and so here's the deal with it. It's pretty cool, right? It's like a, what would you call it? Like, it's not like an old vintage one.
It's like the
it's a
late
replica.
90s.
Yeah. Like maybe like, I don't know, Pier 1. I don't know, that sort of thing that you get from it. But anyway, here's the deal. It sat on their floor, right? So here's what I know about it. It's got some breakage in the actual pretend wood veneer, like, you know, the pressed wood veneer. I don't know, it's missing a part right here. Let's see, it's missing a part of the strap right here. And it's got some little pieces kind of like, you know, hanging off right here, which I'm about to fix right now in just a second. But you guys know, all right, you guys know that if you follow me for any length of time, I love things shabby, I love things chippy, I love things distressed, rustic, country, primitive, whatever the heck you want to call it. Just sign me up if we're planning to paint something that looks very time-worn, okay? So I am not going to try to make this trunk look perfect, right? That's a lot of things that I want you guys to think about when you're painting, is that if you have a piece that has character, it has dents and dings and scratches, and it's been showing use, let's not hide it. Let's not hide it.
I love the word character.
You love the word character?
Yeah,
this piece has character, right?
Yeah, that's kind of like real estate agents when they say, cozy 2-bedroom home. Yeah, we know what cozy is, right?
Do you remember the Carfax commercial that used to come on, and it would be like, check the Carfax, because it would be like one hot car, and really it was just like, you know, in flames. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Yes. I'm just holding down these pieces that wanted to pop back up. I'm going to make use of them. I can either tear them off or go with them.
Katie Reed said...
Katie, hey!
She said, I didn't get noticed you started.
You know what? I put up a notice here on my Facebook, but can I tell you the truth? So last night I was doing something fancy where you just type in a keyword and it like automatically does all the work for you. I had to go today and be like, darn it, I didn't configure it right. Oh well. So anyway, I'm going to go set it up right now. And so I think I learned my lesson yesterday, and now I know what I didn't do. So Katie, I got you covered. Thank you for raising that, though. That's a good question. So I'm just going to hold this.
I did that just put you on the spot, right?
Thanks, honey bunny.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to be painting the trunk tonight if you're just joining us. If you're just joining us, I'm just gluing this down. I could either, like I say, pull it up or leave it down. I'm just going to leave it down. Whoo, look how hot that is. And for those of you who are wondering, what the heck is this ginormous thing that you're using? This is my handy-dandy glue gun, okay? And the hubby actually helped find this one for me, and it was like, you need to graduate from the little, you know what I'm talking about?
It was like...
the squeaky one, seriously. Who has a glue gun? I think you watched me one day. Somebody was in the shop and I was trying to glue on like a little posy, a little flower, and I went in the back to add it onto a piece of furniture, and he was just like, what are you doing? You know what I'm talking about, the glue guns, that after a while they just don't get very, very hot, and you have to press the trigger, and then you're just constantly like trying to push in the back of the glue stick. Yeah, get one of these, the Ryobi Professional, whatever it's called. Literally, it actually is completely, this is life-changing, people, so I'm just taking a moment to tell you, okay? And I'll put up the link if anybody wants it specifically to get the same one that I have as soon as we get off this broadcast. But it actually takes the same battery that runs like my drill and my saws and things like that, and you attach it to the bottom so you can always charge it. And then you have an on and off button, right? So boom, and it gets super hot. So don't ever put your finger like at the tip over here, okay? All right, so tonight we are gonna use a color called light cream, okay? It's a light cream color that I affectionately call thick cream, because where I'm from, back in Newfoundland, I gotta tell you, we had this kind of cream that we would get in cans. Yes, canned creamed, okay? And it was the most amazing thing that we put over like things like, you know, fresh blueberry, I don't know, fresh blueberry squares or puddings and things like that you'd make. It was amazing. Okay, so babe, do you want to show them real quick? I'm going to get the chat set up with the keyword.
For those who are asking, the Ryobi line of battery operated things. They're available at Home Depot. They're a Home Depot signature. This is the thick cream we'll be using tonight. So there it is. Introduce you to that. So anyways, no. I've had I didn't sleep much last night between taking care of my the rescue elderly dog and dealing with my teenager. I don't sleep much anymore.
Rescue elderly dog?
Yeah, Duffy Doodle.
Duffy Doodle.
Yes. So anyways, but
yeah, absolutely.
So now I'm just rambling, looking at the colors on the wall. So anyways, so I want to say hello to Nikki from Cabot, Arkansas. Tess says, can't go to Depot, Lowe's family. I would encourage you to listen to the story of Home Depot on NPR. I made that, and I think it might change afterwards. So Kelly's checking in from California.
Okay, I think
so,
we're good. Okay.
All right.
Now, anybody just type live in the comments. So let's try it tonight and see if we can actually get it working right, okay? Type live below if you want to subscribe to our live notifications, okay? We're getting all fancy, trying a piece of software that will actually allow you to do it without having to get off of here and message me, and we get you set up. So type the word live below or hashtag live, either one of those, and we should be good to go, okay? Fingers crossed.
Sorry, I didn't know you were an employee of Lowe's. Tess. She said Home Depot. She says Lowe's pays the bill. I'm here like advocate. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now make me feel bad about it.
You trying to get Tess in trouble?
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
I'm not.
So I'm using our thick cream, which is just basically like a really pretty off-white color. For a lot of you guys that know our antique lace in our original recipe, Junk Monkey Paint, you're going to probably recognize this as being very similar to our antique lace, right? So 1, 2, I know I've got an entire trunk here, so I'll probably put a little bit more on here. Let's do 3. All you do, guys, is you get this in the powder form. This is literally like paint that you would paint with back in colonial times and even earlier, back even to the cave days, all right? And every time I say that, Matt wants to finger paint, so keep your fingers out of my pile of milk paint, all right? So all I do is just to activate it, so you can use as much as you want as you go. And you don't have to be OCD about this. I just literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can kind of look at the consistency of it, all right? Normally I would do this in an actual mason jar, which probably because I have a lot more going on tonight for a bigger surface area, I probably should have. But I poured it out in here so you guys could see it happening as it starts to work, okay? So you basically just put it, like for example, I would in a mason jar and then dump it in, because that way it's in a contained area and you can just take a whisk or a little spoon like this to really combine it, all right?
Work really well too.
That's a great idea. Or throw some marbles, maybe not marbles in a glass jar, but marbles in a, so if you haven't lost your marbles yet, go find them and put them in like a plastic container with your half milk powder and your half water, and you'll be good to go, all right? So I'm just gonna combine this up, and typically what you do is you give it about 10 minutes to set up, and what happens is the water, like it allows all the stuff to disperse and go through the rest of the paint, and so it sets up really nice. So if you ever wanna thin it out, just add more water, and if you ever want it more thicker, just, you know what, just add some more paint powder, right? The milk powder. And this is all natural, which is really cool, so it's mama safe, baby safe, doggy safe. You know what I mean? It's just an awesome paint to use. I'm going to add a little bit more. Your water, you want to keep it at like room temperature, or just maybe even lukewarm, but don't ever do cold water or hot water. I just think it sets up better, just with a little bit of warmth to it. And there we go. So who was on here last night when we finished up the table?
Yeah, we had to come back on. There it is. Tony from Kentucky was asking if the table was finished, and yes,
there we go.
It is finished. So there you go.
Do you guys like that project? Anybody already trying it today? It is Sunday after all, so I know what it's like when you get an idea in your head. You just got to execute it, right? You got to give it a shot.
So here's the thing.
What's the thing?
The thing.
What's the thing?
The thing.
Tell me the thing.
I'm too tired to be witty today, so.
What's the thing?
If you're in the area and you see one of these projects that we're doing over the next 20 days,
yes,
and you like it,
it's a great idea.
You will get a super mega happy fun time good deal on the table.
I like how you said that.
Well, remember that's from all the years I spent in Japan. everything was happy, mega fun time.
Right.
So, anyways, because everybody in Japan is excited about.
This is true.
Everything.
I mean, think Hello Kitty, right?
Yeah, everybody. One thing
I've seen them do karaoke over there in like travel shows.
They are very intense, passionate people.
Right.
And let me tell you something.
What?
Everything is super happy, mega fun time.
Nice.
So, anyways, like this table right now, if you're interested in this table, it's a big coffee table with a drawer. We're actually selling this for $65.
Cheapo, right? Out the door.
Cheap.
Yes.
So,
this is our Let's Make Room for the 20 Days of Painted Furniture Challenge. So, as we go through these projects, the first person to message us and let us know, hey, I want it.
But you have to be in the area. We can't ship it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Otherwise,
if you're in the
really expensive
greater Pittsburgh area, northern West Virginia, Maryland, Western Maryland area,
with my paint already getting out there.
Eastern Ohio, or even if you're coming from New York and New Jersey, if you're making a trip in, or Virginia, Northern Virginia too.
Come see us. Come see Matt.
No, they don't want to see me.
All right, so here we go. All right, the paint's already starting to jump out over here. By the way, somebody real quick, somebody take me a before photo right now. Do me a screenshot before I put some paint onto it, okay? Because I always forget that part. I get really excited, and I'm going to probably want to blog about this later. So somebody quick, take me a screenshot and message it to me, okay? That would be so awesome.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, this is always the fun part where you just slap it on. Now, the fun thing...
We found our first one.
What?
I hope she's not going to paint that truck.
Girl, listen, this is what I do, okay? This is what I do, okay? Oh, my God.
This is what we do.
Oh, good Lord, have mercy. All right, there's always one amongst the bunch.
There's always one.
Whatever.
So, anyways, but this is the thing about these projects that we're selling for a super cheap price.
Tell me about the thing.
First come, first serve. First ones to get here, or, pay us money, cash money.
Or gold teeth. You take gold
Bitcoin.
teeth too.
I take Bitcoin.
I thought you told me you took gold teeth.
I take gold teeth.
I'm pretty sure you've told our customers that.
If you got gold teeth, I got pliers.
There you go.
There we go. So, anyways.
Yay! So here we go, putting color on it right now. You guys, of course, know this is the milk paint. I'm putting it on. No, I ain't priming, okay? I'm just making the milk paint. Way to go. So if I wanted this to really, really super hold on, I could always add some extra bond. That's a product that we have as well. Yep, this is a little extra something. But I'm looking for chippy, right? So,
super mega happy fun time bond.
So we're experimenting to see what will happen with the milk paint as it dries, because milk paint is the only paint that will chip, right? Come over here on the side and watch this, Ben.
Oh.
Come on, get closer.
Mara says she wants to call and put it on your credit card. Yes, you can do that. I think Mara is from New Jersey, and she's saying she's coming to see us.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. Let us know when you come, Mara. We'll pinpoint a day.
Well, you can call our store number if you wish to purchase it after the live.
Yep.
And we will gladly take payment for it over the phone.
Or gold teeth.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, absolutely.
I think you scare people when you say that.
Yeah, wow.
But I think it's funny.
I'm a scary man.
Okay, then let's go with that. All right. There we go. I'm loving it. All right, who's not afraid to put a little bit of paint? Because here's the thing. This set at Goodwill, I got it for Olive, guys. Did I tell you how much I got it for? Did I tell them? I can't remember.
Tell them.
$14.99, people. $14.99, okay?
Yeah, $14.99.
Yeah.
The trunk is wood veneer, probably late 90s. And there's like faux leather straps on it. So,
I've got plans for the front, so I'm just kind of going to drop a little bit of color in there for right now. But I'm seeing this as a really cool, chippy trunk. So if this was yours, where would you put it? The bottom of your bed, put like, I was going to say put photo albums in there anymore, but seriously, does anybody have photo albums anymore? They're on our phone, right? All the pictures are. So you could put, all kinds of stuff, right? Magazines. I don't know.
So, before I forget, before we get too far into this.
Okay.
You guys know the deal. It's day 3 of our super happy, mega fun time mystery gift.
Oh,
so you guys know what to do to be eligible for the mystery gift. Share this and type share below. And we will pick one random person to be the recipient of the day 3 Jump Monkey Super Mega Happy Fun Time
You need I don't know. You need one of those handheld things that where people scream in the background. You know, like you're on a game show and stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
could the crowd cheers? Right?
I can do that. You know that.
We'll have to get you one of those. Okay. So, yeah. Maybe a button.
Well, we have for the radio show, we have all kinds of different boxes.
Well, that's what you need.
Yeah.
That's what we'll have to do tomorrow. Get your hands on that. Yay! I actually have a trunk that I've repurposed and used. That I have in our room, and we just use it as an end stand right next to the bed because it's high enough that it fits perfectly there. So, I mean, this is a round top chest.
Kind of round top. It's a little bit beat up if you notice.
But if you can find the flat ones, those are awesome.
There's some cracks in it.
Oh, just a few. Yeah. That's okay. We love it anyhow. We love it anyway. Anyway,
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
Come on. I thought I trained
It's
you
not
about
perfectly
character.
round.
No, it's not. But I will say I've met a lot of people that come into stores, come into my store, and they'll say, do you have a trunk because I need something to put. I'm looking for the flat top ones.
We've sold a lot of trunks.
We have, because they like, putting fish tanks on them and things like that, using them for coffee tables. Yes. So if you ever get your hands on the flat top ones, those are the ones that are really sought after as people repurpose with, old furniture and things like that. Because you can set things on top of it and use them for like coffee tables and things like that, right?
Coffee table.
Yeah, coffee tables.
Yeah, this would be like my pirate treasure beer chest in the man cave.
Okay.
Or there'd be bottles of stuff in it.
I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're laying down. All right. So I'm doing this really distressed, and I'm hoping for lots of chippiness once it dries. So when I do a really nice distress over
it's going to chip.
It's going to be awesome, isn't it?
Why paint the hardware?
Because why not?
Why not?
Yeah, heck yeah.
There you go.
Remember how I said that the hardware was even missing parts? And so I don't really want to draw attention to it. I just want to make it all blend in. So that way the eye is not going to be on the parts that's missing the spots. I'll do a little bit of distressing. We'll bring some of that metallic that's behind it through. So watch what happens with that. But I don't really want to leave this as one big...
That's a much better explanation.
Then what?
I would just paint it over it because I'm lazy.
Okay.
You actually had an idea.
I did. I had the whole reason behind it. All right, so let's see here. So far we did what, 4 or 5 tablespoonfuls. I'm gonna put a little bit more water in here so we can get to the other side. So what's everybody think so far? You think it's gonna be good? Is it gonna turn out good?
Maggie was in the shop today. Can't wait to do her kitchen cabinets.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
that's awesome. We saw a lot of people getting ready to do that.
Yeah.
It's springtime, or about to be anyway. Let's pretend it is. All right, come to the other side. Go to the dark side. Move to the other side. So who's on here with us tonight? Tell me.
A lot of people.
Tell me. I love it.
A lot of people.
Well, I need to know who my friends are here, okay?
Beverly's on.
Beverly!
Michelle Diaz from Colorado.
Oh,
Annalise Andrews on. Becky Call. Jessica Radford Lawson. Chris Winger's on there. She says, come to Nomadic Trading Company in Punxsutawney.
Yes, I've been there, girl. I've held furniture back from there.
Actually, we might be up in Punxsutawney quite a bit in the springtime.
Yeah.
So,
fill working,
we will fill you in more. You'll get that if you know what I'm saying. So.
I couldn't believe it when I moved here to Pennsylvania. I've always heard about Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Pennsylvania and I find out that he's maybe an hour or so from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, we might be doing something with the Punxsutawney committee, the Groundhog Day committee. So my buddy's shop was guest of honor at this year's Groundhog's Day event.
Which he saw his shadow. Which was probably because of us. Yes. Total bummer.
Yes. From my understanding, talking to the guys, the new Punxsutawney Phil, he's a bit of a biter.
Really?
Yes, he's a biter.
Man.
He's cranky.
Okay, can I tell you something? You know that movie that's been out for a long time called Groundhog Day?
Wait.
What?
What if you don't want it too chippy?
Okay, I'm going to let Matt answer this question. I'm going to see if he's been following along. What would you do, babe?
You just paint it solid.
And what do you put to your paint?
The extra bond.
Yeah, got it! All right, ding, 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 ding. Somebody give that man...
Or seal it immediately thereafter.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm hoping for chippiness right now. So if you want a paint that's really going to hold on really, really strong and tight, and you're not looking for chippy, then you're going to want to think about using our...
a little drippy drip over there.
Then you're going to want to think about using our Junk Monkey Chalky original recipe, okay? That's the part where you don't have the primer, sand, or strip, and it holds on to metal and glass and, oh my gosh, fake wood, everything else. It's like the paint line with the muscles. This is the more fragile. This is the Petunia line, right? She's the little monkey that in a tutu, we never know what she's going to do. She's a little unpredictable. And so basically you put the paint on and then we see what it decides to do. So the paint starts to chip. If you look at the pieces that we did last night that we painted, if you want to show them some of the areas that kind of came
right here.
through.
Nips, you want to... There you go. That's Gina Davis is checking in from my old teenage stomping grounds of Williamsburg, Virginia.
She's got Gina Davis eyes.
I didn't even think about it.
I can't help
It's
it.
Betty Davis.
I know, but I like to sing songs about stuff that are kind of like the same. I can't help it.
You're killing me.
All right, so that bit got me all the way around. I'm just going to add mix a little bit more over this side. So that was, what did I use, 4 or 5 teaspoons? So they kind of give you an idea.
Teaspoons?
Teaspoons. Don't make fun of me and how I say spoons.
Would you like some Cool Whip?
Yeah. Let me get you on my schedule so we can talk about that.
Your Cool Whip.
So, now you messed me up. I was going to say something. Man, what was I going to say? Anyway, we're talking about the Jump Monkey original.
Pinky Lee says...
Oh, yes. Let me fix this. Go ahead.
Pinky Lee says... Can't believe you're painting that beautiful chest to go for thousands over here.
Oh my god.
If this one would go for thousands...
Girl, you need to move here and just ship them all over to your country, okay?
Yes, you do.
This is about probably, I don't know, less than $100 from a Pottery Barn or Marshall's. It's the fake...
I think it's pure one,
it's
to
like,
be honest.
Yeah, it's like in the wicker, you know what I'm talking about? That
Yes.
wicker. There's a word for it. I forget what it's called, though. But anyway, I have to tell you guys that if you're used to dealing with our chalky style paint, the original recipe that comes in the cans, the pints, is already pre-mixed for you. It is a pint, right? So the same thing that happens with our milk paint as well is that if you're used to how much coverage you get with one of the cans, one of the packets also goes the same. So hopefully that helps somebody out there who's trying to think, like, how far will one of these packets that you're using go? So we always say, you know, just use one try to talk about the thing at the same time.
Jody said,
use one packet, one piece of furniture.
Yeah, Jody said I'd be a hot mess if I were painting and talking both that fast.
Yeah, right?
She is a hot mess. You just don't...
Hot Mess Express coming through! Yep, absolutely. Hate me or love me, I am what I am, right? I am what I am.
I don't know. I'd go back to Williamsburg. I think I'd be lost.
What? Lost
if I
without
went
me?
back and visited again.
Really?
I mean, it's been a lot of
You
years
used to ride
since I've
roller
been back.
coasters and stuff down there, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because Busch Gardens.
Yeah, that's
yeah. When I was a kid, when I was there during days when I was off down there because my dad lived down there, I would go to Busch Gardens in the morning and I'd get on the Loch Ness Monster, and the ride attendants wouldn't even make me get off. I'd just sit on there all day. Riding till it got busy about 1 o'clock. When it got busy, I mean, literally, I'd sit on the Loch Ness Monster for like 2 hours straight, just riding it.
You're a hogger.
Yeah, I was a hogger.
A ride hogger.
So,
all right. So normally, guys, I would tell you guys to let this paint set up for about 10 minutes and let it do its thing. I'm just going to go ahead because we ain't waiting 10 minutes. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and mix it up and put it on. But just know that because what happens is it thickens up. So that's always a good thing. So remember, type live below if you're just joining us and you want to subscribe to our live subscriptions. I think we got it rolling now.
Everybody wants to know where you get your headbands.
All over. I'm serious, all over. I'm that person that if I go into the mall, I know they have an accessory bin, and so I just kind of keep my eye out all over, and I have quite a collection. Galen's on here.
I was talking to Galen. I was talking about Galen last night.
Yes, you were.
Actually, we are looking into... We got the goods to ship it to Canada, but we are looking into Australia and
UK.
New Zealand and Europe as well. So we're working on that, Galen. We're working on it. So there you go.
Yep.
Selena says, I just opened this video and I don't know what's happening. Selena, I have been shooting these videos for years now and I have no idea what's happening. So, anyways.
Join the club.
What is the chest material? The chest material is a veneer. As you can see, it's cracked in some places.
Yep.
With like a aluminum pot metal broken latch and then a faux leather strap over top of it.
That was a good description.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was my fashion wardrobe in the 80s.
You're funny.
What's the difference between chalk and milk paint? Chalk paint is the heavy duty stuff. That's what you bring out when you want to make sure you got it
Durable,
stuck to everything, durable. Milk paint is good for chippy effects like this, but it's also all natural, no chemicals, basically food grade as well. So if you have allergies, pets,
I'm gonna put a little second
or you have, or you keep young children who like to gnaw on things.
We all have children that like to gnaw on
things. I used to gnaw on everything.
I finally trained Matt not to gnaw on things.
Yeah, there you go. So
you know, took a little while.
But yeah.
But yeah, baby safe, mama safe, doggy safe, all that goodness.
Yeah, yeah, it's basically safe for everybody. We did this because we have a lot of people coming in or expected mothers, and they want to do nursery, nursery.
And they want
furniture.
to be able to paint while they're pregnant, and you know. And they also don't want to have to worry about that. So you can use it if you're just somebody that loves the chippy effect. You can also use it if you want, just for its all natural qualities.
Oh, thank you, Lacey.
If that's something that you like.
Yes.
Ooh, what Lacey said.
I love the sunflower. How much is it? It's $65.
First come, first serve for anybody who wants to come pick it up.
Yeah, giant.
Message us.
Yeah, we do not ship these.
Yeah.
So I think.
But we'll have a piece a day.
Was it Karen who? Remember, if you wanted, like, never mind.
What are you trying to say?
I'm so tired. I'm just losing my focus now.
Yes, if you're interested in a piece, just message us. First person that come gets it, of course. It's going to go out the door to that person. But yeah, we are, as Matt says, super party fun time, giving them away for next to nothing because we're having fun here for the next 20 days painting furniture. And I ain't no furniture hoarder, okay? I don't hoard furniture anymore, all right? So I used to.
Cindy, actually.
Then I paint for 8 years and realized that I have a lot of places I can find furniture now. So
if you go on our page, Cindy, the video from yesterday, how to paint the sunflower and everything else is on there.
Yeah, we did that live.
Do you guys mail? We mail.
Yep.
Yes, we ship all over the country.
Go to junkmonkeypaint.com.
Yep. Go to junkmonkeypaint.com. We're working on making our milk paint available in Canada.
Over the next few days it will be.
Yeah. And as well as Australia, New Zealand, and Europe. Chalk paint's available only in the lower 48 right now. Milk paint's going to be available pretty much everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting on a second coat of the cream because I want it to be thicker in some places. All right, I'm going to go for the over-distressed look for this treasure chest, we'll call it.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
Furniture, we do not mail the furniture. Yeah. We will not ship the furniture.
If you want to see everything we sell, just go to junkmonkeypaint.com.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
the furniture we're doing for the challenge, you need to swing by our shop here in the greater Pittsburgh area.
Because I don't want to go find a box to fit this in.
The milk paint's $16 for a packet. And
makes a pint.
Makes a pint, just like our chalk paint. So.
Ooh, cool, right? I'm liking that.
You got the...
What?
You got the gypsies.
It's okay, it's because I'm going quick.
There.
Dripsies right here? Oh, yeah, because I just put it on that. It's on leather here. It's sticking on pretty well, right? But I'm excited to get to some distressing because we're going to see what happens with this paint. The cool thing is about milk paint is it chips and you never know what it's going to do. So tonight we're applying it over this particular Goodwill find. This is a light cream color, and we're going to see what it does, all right? So who notices that there's 3 blocks in the front that I haven't painted? Who out there has like OCD going, what the heck you doing, girl? I think you missed not like 1 spot, but 3 spots?
I have been, but I've learned to be quiet.
Who, you?
Yeah.
You're just waiting. Well, I got to do something with it, right?
Hey,
so I got an idea. I'm going to get your ideas here now in just a second, my friends.
Daleen said she just got the evil look from her son about the hoarding furniture.
Yeah, right? We can't help it. You know, when you got the vision, you got the vision. So I want to know, do you have the vision? If you have vision, type yes, all right? That means that you're that person that, you know, maybe you've become that person in your life with your, you know, with your friends who are like, oh, yeah, all right, don't let, you know, Sonia see it because she'll want to take it home, or oh yeah, if I drive with Sonia, she might want me to stop by the side of the road just so we can haul a piece of furniture that's in somebody's trash pile into the car. So do you have vision? Because if you've been blessed with it, that's a good thing. Think how many pieces of furniture get thrown out, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we used to do estates too, but it got to the point where, I don't know, there was a phase there for a while.
I got tired of lifting heavy stuff.
Yeah, people were leaving us trash.
Oh,
it was not
Oh, we went into one
respect
house.
there.
You remember we had to go all the way up like 3 levels to the attic, and they had the most amazing furniture in the attic. Okay,
but it was heavy.
So I didn't think about this till after, right? So this is a tip for anybody out there that does furniture. So we go to this house, And so I'm following the guy around the house, and I'm realizing we're going up at this point to the very top of the house, and it's getting hotter as heck. It was like so hot up there, you could barely breathe. And but up at the top, he's like, okay, all right, so I've got this up here and this up here, and they were the most beautiful pieces of furniture, right? I mean, there were old ladders up there. They were just like actual pieces of furniture. Like there was a potting bench that was up there. I mean, beautiful stuff that had been up there forever since the time that he told me that, you know, his kids grew up there, and, you know, so you know what I'm talking about. Stuff that's been left untouched.
Well, her mother.
And he's like,
yeah, the wife.
I'm like, well, how much do you want for that? Oh, $10 for that, $15. I'm going, yep, add that to my list. Yep, add it to my list. And I pay the guy, and then I'm like, okay, now all the fun's over. Now I got to get it all home. Yeah. That's when I learned my lessons.
I didn't talk to you for a while after that.
Oh, I hate it myself, okay? I hated myself. I'm like, Oh, it was so hot, right? And just like lugging that all down through the house and being very, very careful in somebody else's house. You have to as well, right? So, yeah. Oh my Lord, have mercy. Anyway, yes. I learned my. That's how you learn stuff, right? When you first start picking up furniture, you start picking up stuff that you can fix. You start picking up stuff in the most obscure places, and then you learn your lessons, and then you get wiser. Wiser, I tell you. All right, so talk about being wise. I need your wisdom, guys. So on the front of this trunk, while it's drying, it's getting ready to do its thing, here's what I want you to help me pick, okay? So one of the really cool things about this trunk, and I'm going to go with like a shabby sort of style, if you haven't already figured that out yet, is I'm going to fill in a little bit of, just a little bit of like something in here, okay, to jazz it up. So here are my choices. I need your help, okay? We'll put these down so you can look. This is choice one. Choice one, we got the light cream background, we got some polka dots going on, we got some roses, and we've got this beautiful like spearmint, darker green rosettes going on, okay? That is option one. Let's put these over here. All right, ready for option two? Option two. The same sort of thing, so you can tell the kind of look that I'm going with, right? But it's got like this gold foil look to it. So cream background with cream painted, or we fill it in with a little bit of a gold background. And then when somebody was talking about, you know, the hardware, why do you paint it? And I'm like, well, I'm just going to bring a little bit back through. If I put the gold in place here, what it's going to do is tie in with the hardware pieces and all the little like dowels and everything that make it up, right? So should I go with that look? That's number two. And number three, do we want to go with more of a modern spin, okay? A modern spin is where you get maybe sort of this sort of look, okay?
I like that.
So you like that too?
Yeah.
These are my three choices. All right, okay. I'm going to dry this. You guys, you tell me what my people want, okay? Take a look. That's one. Over here, babe.
Wait.
One, two, three.
Eins, zwei.
Oh, God, he's talking German now.
Drei.
Three. Yes.
3, 1, 1, 1, 3, 3. I like the 3. I like the 3.
Hey, don't sway the audience votes, okay?
I'm
don't
not.
sway the audience votes
1.
here.
Yeah, I'm torn between 1 and 3. I do like 1.
Can we see how number 2 is showing up? See,
it's
yeah.
not. Number 2 is not showing.
Number 2 is beautiful too.
It is. It's just too gold.
Go down and show it closer.
It's too gold.
There you go.
See,
I love gold.
Yeah, but you know what?
What do you think, guys? 1 for sure, Sherry says.
2
because of cream, right?
Oh, Nancy said 2.
Okay.
1 or 3. I know, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think number 1's got it.
Really? The
Yes.
cream?
Yep.
All right. I like that too.
Yes.
So, of course, I'm going to put some in here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to inlay it inside of here. But first, ooh, look at the crackling starting to happen. But at first, yeah. Let me just grab some of this real fast. Where is my paintbrush? Let me get 2 drips that we got going down here.
See, now all the number 2, number 3 people are coming.
Yeah.
Where were you earlier?
See here.
Yes.
Because you were trying to go for number
3. I was all about number 3.
Nice. All right, so I really want this area to be dry, of course, before I go ahead and fill the blocks in, what I'll call the blocks in the front of the treasure chest. We're going to let the rest of this piece dry while we're working on that. We'll finish it up, and then we'll chip it, guys, and we'll see what's going down, all right?
All the number 3 people are coming hard.
Really?
Look. 3.
Are you making this up because you want number 3?
No, 3. 1 or 3. 3. I go with 3. 3. 2. 3. 1 or 2. All those number 1s now it's like 3s.
What's Karen Poga say?
Where's Karen?
Karen was on here. We just did Karen's cabinet.
Number 1.
I trust your judgment.
Yeah, but Karen went with light cabinets, so of course she's going to go with...
Yeah, the light, shabby, beautiful, lovely. All right, well, here's at the end of the day. You guys got to figure out which we should do more, okay?
We're going recount 3-1. There is no hanging chads here at the Joint Monkey. People are saying 3. Oh, 1. They say one's more shabby.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get the cream, the shabby. Put it on there again real fast.
You're burning.
I like it hot. All right.
Yeah, well, I have to smell it. So, okay.
All right. One would give me really shabby chic floral. The second one will give it a little bit more of a modern edge, of course, because we got that gold foil behind it. And then we've got more of like a modern day piece going on. So... what do you think? Oh my gosh, guys. You should see the chippiness is already starting to happen over here. Look at all that gorgeousness. Show that to them. I ain't doing anything, only I'm trying to speed up the drying just a little bit. You guys see that? So how fun. I can't wait to chip all that off, right? We'll see what happens. So just know that when you use the chippy paint, the difference between the chippy paint and the Junk Monkey chalky style paint is that it doesn't chip like this. So,
I'm going to let you look at this because...
it's all you, babe.
No, because I'm not getting...
You're going to get people mad.
Look here.
Put a map on it. Oh, that would be cool, Galen. I like that.
We have done that,
Yeah. I'll show you guys actually some of the what you call. Come over here and take a look. These are, I love to get these books. You guys know what I'm talking about when you've been out and about wondering what the heck do you do with it. Yes, you can use, paper florals and things like that onto your piece, all right?
What? Smarties?
What?
Right
it might be. It actually looks like gobs.
No, it looks like Smarties.
Well, that works for me too, okay?
Sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts, that'd be cute. But anyway, so I love to buy books. And of course, if I see them on sale on clearance, boom, Sonia's taking it home, okay? So think about when you're doing, primitive style stuff for people. These are great pieces of papers to be able to use in your piece, okay? Somebody was saying about the map, like I have one here called Vintage Treasures, and it's all literally suitcases and lockets.
Look.
You like that?
Yeah, look, go.
I'll use that another time.
No, look, you want to go with the theme, right?
I'm going to go with a shabby floral tonight.
Stop it, you're killing me. So, look, here's like...
Okay, I think that people just witnessed me get excited about... Yes, there's a map. Let me open this one up. This is one of the recent ones I found. So I have a bunch of these. But there you go. Yeah, look, letters, envelopes. That would be cool too, right?
There you go, yeah. Why are we messing with flowers?
I'll put a suitcase on the suitcase.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there's the locks. Yeah, because you know what? We're going to go with flowers. That would be cool too, right?
Yeah.
That would be cool. The compass. The textured form. This is a great way to cheat at texture.
I like that.
If you want to add some texture. Because you know what? This is the kind of stuff that you put in a man cave. Did I just hear you say, woo? 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 Now you're getting all excited.
Woo. I'm becoming your father.
I didn't want to say it, but yes, you are. All right, so look at this. Music notes. How pretty would that be, right? I love this, too. So right? Now, this is a little bit too realist. I wanted to go with more of a shabby faded. Look, this is cool. Old newspaper. So when you're out and about, Mike, I got these at Michael's, by the way, for anybody.
That would be good for a steamer chest.
Listen to you, guy.
Look at that.
You man.
Postcards. And
somebody said they like the locks, right?
Yeah, maps, typewriter keys.
I love.
They're like, use those. Yeah, right?
This is cool too, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
I like that.
That's a traveling one. You see that?
Is that why it's traveling?
Yeah. Prague, you got Rome.
Yeah.
You got Condorstag.
I do kind of like that one. Yeah. But remember, I've got a cream going on, okay? So here's something I'm going to encourage you guys to do.
It's neutral.
Yes, exactly. But if you really want to make it blend and be a little bit more matte and old, you would want to go with a color or a print that has the same sort of a light cream into it, okay?
See, now everybody's confused.
Okay, what else is everybody thinking?
They're saying letters and locks and maps.
Uh-oh, now we...
Karen Miller says, what's with the buffering? Can't help you on that one. Patrice says, oh my God, Sonia, too many choices.
I know, right?
Letters and postcards.
Aren't you happy I narrowed it to 3?
Everybody's now saying forget the flowers.
Why? What would you put on it?
Because they want the other stuff.
What's the other stuff?
Something vintage from that book. Yeah, see?
Something vintage from that book. You crack me up, okay? All right, so anyway, it's drying, guys. Look at it.
I got the sneaking suspicion that Sonia's going to do what she wants.
You know what?
See?
I was going to go with those.
That. A steampunk trunk would totally rock.
Okay, so if we go... Okay, I agree. I'm liking steampunk.
Let's get away from the girly shabby thing, because we've been doing flowers for 3 nights in a row.
All right, should we give Matt what he wants?
Yes.
Give me hearts we'll make Matt happy tonight, okay?
Let me choose.
This will be a lesson in sometimes giving your husband one of those things, right? Throwing him a bone, right? I'm going to throw you a bone, okay? All right, come here.
No, you're
a big old rib bone, okay? All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you to do. I'm not going to take the sheet of paper out of my vintage book and put it here and get it all crumpled. What I'm going to do is take a piece of paper, and I'm going to put the piece of paper in the corner, and then I'm going to use what I have left as nails, because you know what? I am one of those people that work with their hands, and so, my hands get a beating, and so they've got lots of miles of painting on them. But anyway, do you see how that looks right there? So let's just make sure that's the same over here, which it should be, right? Yep, looks good. So now we know we can cut this out, and then we can cut that size out into our scrapbook, okay, and adjust as we need, all right? Make sense? Is that not a good tip? So if you've been wrestling with trying to...
Let Matt pick. There you go.
All right, we'll let Matt pick. Okay. All right.
Karen, I think you got a bad connection.
You're breaking up, Karen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Karen.
Oh,
let me see that.
Yeah, just close out and reconnect, girl. All right, so what do you think?
Go.
Okay, what do you think?
The map's a little bit too much with the compass.
Okay. Well, we got a telephone. Does anybody know what does anybody even recognize what this is, people? Who knows what this is anymore, okay? I took my son to a museum years back, and I said, it was actually the Alexander Graham Bell Museum up in Nova Scotia, Canada. And they have all kinds of collections of telephones, and I said, I'll give you $5 if you can figure out how to use it. He was like putting his fingers in here, right? Like
pressing.
Yeah. Funny stuff. Okay, letters. Definitely a possibility.
That's number 1 choice right there.
Okay, I like the letters. Agree. Letters? Yep, letters.
Okay. I like that. I like the
Well, you can't have a suitcase on a trunk, though.
I like the locks.
But are they too big? Because remember, we're cutting this size. How much of the locks would we actually get?
Just get one of the locks.
Music notes.
No. 2 ladies.
Maps.
Let's make that number 3.
Press letters.
We'll make that.
You like that one?
That's okay. I like the color.
Okay. Texture. No.
No.
Oh, thank God you said no. All right.
Well, you don't trust me?
Well, I just would say that's a little bit bright. This is cool too. Do you like this? Say yes.
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Okay, let's see here.
No, I like. Well, that's a better map.
Let's see.
So let's go with that for number 2 there.
That's number 2?
Yeah.
I don't even see Newfoundland on this map.
Newfoundland's right here.
Where's it too? My God, that's a funky look. That's not. I don't know.
It's an old map.
Yeah, it's definitely needs updated. All right, let's see here. Music notes?
No.
No. All right, definitely not corks, right? That's a little bit. That's Japanese kind of style, right? Oriental.
Yeah.
Newsprint could work.
It's too light.
But it would be light.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that. I like that one. I think we should go with the travel one.
All right, let's do it.
Because it's a pop of color.
You guys like it? Did he pick good? Did he pick good? We've got 2 pages here, so now we're going to go ahead and get this ready to apply it.
Is there one with gears there?
One with gears?
No. Nope.
I don't see, like, steampunky gears.
No, we're going to go, because I like the steampunk idea, but because there's not one with gears, I think we're going to go with the kind of Art Deco, 20s travel era.
Like the stamp. What is this? Like stamps? Or would this be the kinds of tags that you'd see on your suitcase? What would this be?
These would be travel posters.
Travel posters, okay.
Yeah, some of them from the 50s, a lot of them are from the 30s.
I was watching a show on TV and they were talking about travel posters for the airlines. It was pretty amazing. I forget what.
Yeah, how much they're worth.
Yeah, right? They're crazy.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and do this and just get random parts of it. Of course, if you wanted a certain part, you could, really put it over a certain part.
I kind of like this here if you want to go, the blues.
Sure. You want it right here?
Yeah, and get Kandersteg there. That reminds me of...
I like how you know how to pronounce that.
Well, that's my peeps.
Oh, my Lord. All right, yeah, now I see Switzerland written on it, but... Yeah. All right.
Did you even have to ask?
No, listen, my second language I learned in Canada is French, so,
French is an official language of Switzerland, you know that, right?
No, actually, I didn't know
German, English, French, and Italian.
Really?
Yes.
I knew that.
Crossroads of the world.
Interesting. All right.
Well, actually, back.
Do you like that? We're gonna go with it. You like that? That's what you want? You like that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, I like that.
All right. Say it. Say it. All right. Let's do it. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is grab a little bit of Mod Podge. Of course, you guys know Mod Podge, right? Ring a bell. I go with the matte because M-A-T-T-E. I'm always trying to imitate old stuff, so I don't want anything super, super shiny, right? So that's why I always go with that. All right, let me pour some out real fast. Okay, and here's how we do it. We're going to take our brush. Even though this looks white in the tray, what happens is it actually dries completely clear. So you want to definitely slap it on. Okay, that's a good technical term for you. You want to slap it on and get all over good coverage. I'm just using a shabby chip brush. This is glue.
Tess, you are so evil.
What's Tess saying?
She said, can you spread Mod Podge with a toothbrush?
Oh, Matt's toothbrush? We can totally do that, all right? Yeah. What do you think, Matt? Should we get your toothbrush? I'm pretty sure that she was talking about your toothbrush.
Yes, she was.
Yes. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and let's sneak that in. And we'll put it in just like this, all right? Let's hold it down so it can make the connection with the paper. I use gift wrap, guys. I've used napkins, you know, and then, of course, you can go buy the books and actually, you can go buy the books and make it really, really cool. The nice thing is, you know, if you buy a theme that's already looking distressed, it's already done a lot of work for you, right? It just makes it blend with the actual piece. So it's pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. All right, let's fill in the rest of this box.
I got a couple people that really don't like my idea.
Well, see, now you know what happens when you go live and you don't pick the popular vote, all right?
Unfortunately, there's one thing these people really don't realize.
What's that?
I have no feelings.
You're so bad. All right. But here's one thing I have learned from having a shabby shop, my DIY shop, and that is that there is a sock for every foot, my friends, and that you should just paint with what makes you happy, and somebody will come in and find it and be like, I need that for my house. You
say that, right?
Yeah.
Well, 99% of my socks are single, but you don't hear them crying.
What's that? No, I hear you crying because your socks are mismatched and sliding off your foot. What was that you posted yesterday on your Facebook page?
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
What'd you post on your Facebook page? You said... Don't do that yet. You said... What?
I said I walk around.
It may look like it's all together, basically. Yeah. The sock thing. What'd you say on your Facebook page?
I can't remember that far back. I'm really tired. I can't get the wording right.
You said it may look like you're holding it all together, but deep inside you're crying because your sock is what?
Sliding off of my shoe.
Yeah. So don't talk to me about socks. All right, I'm going to cut this. You saw what I did. Use a little bit of paper. Guys, we would love it if you would share this video right now with your peeps. And Matt is giving away...
Oh, yeah.
The man of mystery.
I'm giving away a gift, so...
Did you just say, oh, yeah, like you forgot about it?
Yeah, I'm giving away...
Thanks for
it'd behoove of you to suck up to me and go, you know, that was a wonderful idea you had.
This is true. This is true.
Yes.
Brownie points, we call it, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and fill out this last one real fast. All right, here we go. So what's everybody saying?
Hold on.
Did you just yawn?
Yes.
Seriously, dude.
Yes. They're in the middle of sharing right now.
You're killing me.
Our buddy Diane says I'm back to see the final product.
Hey, Diane.
Linda says you need to make that phrase a sign.
What's that? Sock for every foot? True that, right?
That's usually one of my less NC-17 rated sayings.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're talking about the sock sliding off your foot.
Yes.
I gotcha. All right, that could work right
Teresa.
there.
Teresa knows where her bread's buttered.
What's up?
She said, great idea, Matt.
All right, so now what we're going to do
I will be picking it in a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
he watches. All right, so remember it dries clear, so I'm just kind of putting this on. Listen, it is glue, okay? So the cool thing about Mod Podge, too, is that you can actually use it as a glue and a sealer, like as a top coat. I wouldn't recommend it for furniture and stuff. Of course, you'd want something a little bit more durable. But just know that you can do that. But because it is a glue, you're going to want to use a brush that you don't mind parting with when you're done, okay?
Can you Mod Podge
see what I almost did? I almost put that up there like that.
Yes, you can Mod Podge fabric, right?
You can Mod Podge fabric if you really wanted to.
That's why I was asking. Somebody asked.
You can stick stuff on. You can paint fabric too. You can totally paint fabric. So we're gonna get this in as good as possible. Make it look like it's supposed to be there.
You got the contour stag right there.
You like that?
Yeah.
All right, good deal.
Yeah, there you go.
Good deal. All right.
That's right. Yeah, and all y'all that are watching the Winter Olympics, if you want a better chance of winning, everybody go and cheer on Switzerland at this year's Winter Olympics.
I miss figure skating. That's like the only thing I like to really watch.
I think it's so already over. Like
figure skating is?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to watch anything.
I haven't watched it. I'm just not interested this year.
Right?
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah. All right, that's kind of cool, right? I like that right there.
Of course you do.
All right. So now I'm going to put a little bit more on the top. Like I said, to use it for the top coat, just for those parts right there. So
okay, show them what you're doing.
It seals from the bottom and pulls the paper back. And then you're putting a layer on the top that will actually dry clear by the time we're done here. And all those words will come back out just the way they're supposed to. Yeah. But it provides a really nice seal for the paper, right?
Junk Monkey Original, we've painted and done tutorials on fabric. We haven't done anything with the milk paint for fabric. So...
That's more of a chippy effect, right? So if you're going to do your fabric, when you paint fabric, what you're really trying to do is dye it.
So you figure skating.
So use water and the Junk Monkey Original paint and do it in layers. Just so you guys know that we have a YouTube channel. And all the tutorials we do, yep, I'm here to keep you up to speed, babe. And all the tutorials that we do, that's where they go. It's like a big old library, and so they're all tagged. So make sure you go over to Junk Monkey Paint Company on YouTube. Will you stop yawning, please?
Sorry, I told you.
Good golly, Miss Molly. All right.
I don't sleep anymore.
We're going to change that, okay? Tonight, just go home and go to bed.
She tells me that all the time, and then when I get home, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like, hey.
Tell me about it.
Hey, are you awake?
Yeah.
I'm just snoring.
All right.
I'm not ready to go to sleep yet.
I missed Love After Lockup last night, so now tonight is night 2. All right, we'll see if we can catch it tonight. But anyway, yeah, go over to YouTube, guys, and subscribe to our channel because there's a search box over there. So talking about painting fabric, there's actually tutorials over there. So you just type in a search box of how to paint fabric, like in some of the keywords like fabric, that sort of thing. Or if you want to get help on, how to glaze and that sort of thing, type in the word glaze or antique, and it'll bring up lots of options for things to watch, okay? And it's just like this. It's me painting things live and talking you through it, so that way you can watch them over and over again, get some good tips and techniques, paint beautiful stuff for yourself, or even just paint beautiful techniques that you're doing as part of your store and things like that, right? Okay, we are done with that part. We're going to let it dry, my friends. And now we are going to go ahead and get ready to do some chippiness, okay? I'm going to dry a little bit of this section because okay, we'll see if Matt's learned anything. Why would I want to dry this section before I chip it off?
What?
Any idea? Are you following along?
I don't know, I'm like half asleep here.
What planet you on?
Planet Sleep.
Planet. Are you in the car that's like circulating?
I even bought one of those My Pillows.
Mars right now?
I even bought one of those My Pillows to sleep better.
Yes, you did.
And it does. It actually is a very good pillow. But
you think it is?
And yeah. But between the dog waking me up and all.
Yes. Yes, we have a dog that's like having like, I don't know. It's another human being. But he's on this like time thing where he wants to get up in the middle of the night, guys. It's crazy.
So the chips don't stick to the podge. It will
exactly. That's why we dry this part first.
Yeah, that's why we dry.
See, somebody was giving you the answer.
Oh, okay.
Kudos to them. They were helping me out there.
Oh, well, see, I'm not even listening.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
What would he do without me, guys? What would he do without me? All right, so we're just going to dry this a little bit because when I start to chip the paint, I don't want it to stick to this. I mean, a few pieces could stick to it and be kind of cool, but I'm not going for that particular kind of effect. So let's dry that out. Do you see how it's becoming clear? It's going to continue to do that, all right? Are things coming clear to you guys? It'll just get clearer the more you watch.
I just realized this probably wasn't a good thing.
What?
Because the captain dude,
yeah? What's your finger?
He's really creepy.
Oh, no, you picked it.
He looks like he's going to, like...
What?
I don't know.
What? Things are... Okay, good. Looks good. All right, good deal. It's a little bit tacky, but we're almost done. So what happens is, even when you Mod Podge, it continues to suck in, okay? So, honestly, give it 24 hours, and then when you look at it compared to today to tomorrow, you'll even start to see that it sucks in even more. All right, I'm super excited because now I get to go ahead and grab a sand pad and we start to see what's going on. So, like I say, the actual paint chips and cracks, and we really never know what it's going to do until you work with it. So I'm going to give this a good distress all over. I'm using just a coarse sand block. These are in my store as well. If you go to junkmonkeypaint.com if you want the same ones that I use. And what's really cool is that it's nice and coarse, so you don't really have to do a whole lot of work, right? So while I'm doing this, I'm polishing it, but I'm also distressing it. All right, let's go to town. Let's get to town.
How do you get the musty smell out from the inside chest? The old ones we used to get were just mothballs.
Kitty litter is awesome.
Kitty litter? Okay.
Febreze kind.
Yeah. Kitty
Tell
litter.
them how to use the Febreze kind.
Febreze kitty litter.
Do you see how that all just chips off? Like it falls off. It just, distress is so easy. And you'll find you'll come across parts where you'll do this, like what's down here, just with one swipe, and it'll all start to chip and fall off.
It says you can sell the trunk with the big-eyed kids painting.
Ooh! Well, those are all sold.
The big-eyed kid painting?
Yeah.
What about the ones we have, the one that was the original ones from the 60s we have?
Those are different, made by somebody different.
Oh!
Yes.
Okay.
Guys, what do you think, right? So easy. So I don't know if you see, can show them what's on the floor so they know this stuff that's falling off down
Yeah,
there.
show them what's on the floor.
Yeah.
What are you going to have to clean up later?
Chippiness right here. All right, come over here, guys. Take a look. Let's go. This is the fun part. This is like what I talk about, the bursting bubbles, you know. So the fact that there's a part of the trim missing right here, do I care? Because it's perfectly imperfect. It's all part of it. If I'm making this piece look old, why not play all that up, right? So let's go ahead.
You're welcome, Lacey.
Guys, you wouldn't believe what I found today at a thrift store. A $25 hutch. I mean, how old do you think that thing was? You saw it?
It was definitely, I'd say 1920s.
Oh, it was beautiful. $25. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, I should come to the front while I'm doing this, baby.
Yeah, what's your drill?
I'm sorry, I got all happy with it. All right.
All right.
So, it just chips off. It's awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't really stick real well to the faux leather. But you could extra bond that.
If you really wanted to.
You really want to. But it is sticking in the...
It sticks in parts.
In the parts.
But I love it. Okay. But anyway, young guys, it was missing the front door. Like, shut the front door! So, I think maybe tomorrow I'll pull that one out. And, you want to come over here? And I'm going to probably put some chicken wire in it and totally give it like a farmhouse kind of look. So that's going to be the project that we're going to work on tomorrow. It's going to be a big piece of furniture. And I'm going to show you how to, you know, change out sometimes, you know, maybe you have
what was the original, everybody's saying bargain, but what was the original price on it before the glass broke?
It was like something like $300.
Yeah.
All right. And so I walked in today. I saw it before. I saw the tag before. I'm like, ain't no way I'm taking that for $300. And then today I walk in, the door is broke, and it's reduced to $25. And I'm like, let's load up this sucker. Yeah. So, what's your best find that you ever found, guys?
So, other asking, what are you going to be doing with the metal latchy pieces?
We're going to distress it and bring some of that through.
Okay, there you go.
All right, the back is done. Okay, let's work on this side a little bit. You want to come over here? This milk paint is just so easy to distress, okay? It's crackled in parts, it chips in parts, it just, you know, and you can put on as much as you want. But I'm going for an uberly distress piece.
Veronica said she tried the kitty litter and it didn't work.
Use the Febreze, but okay, so here's what I would do, Veronica. Take your piece outside, open up the trunk, and let Mother Nature do its work, okay? Because Mother Nature, sunshine, is the very best disinfectant in the world, okay? All natural. So you take your trunk outside and you open it up and you leave it out there at a period of a couple days if you can do it. The oxygen, that sunshine, it will kill anything that's living inside, or I promise you, if there's something living inside, it will not be happy.
It hasn't
So
killed
you
yet.
dry it the heck out, yeah. You could also do like a water bottle and just mark it bleach and put half bleach, half water to kind of dilute it and do a spray down. Leave it again for another day in the sunshine. Then go get a kitty litter, but get the kind that has the beefed up, like the luxury kitty litter, okay, that has like the Febreze into it. Dump that inside and then close your trunk, leave it outside for another couple days. Pop that open, and I promise you, you should be smelling pretty good at that point, okay? And there ain't going to be nothing living in there.
So yeah, we're gonna be yes, charcoal works very well for smells too.
Yep, that's another one.
If you got time, baking soda, but that takes a long time. What was it? Yes, we're gonna be on here for the next 17 days.
Yep, it's like Groundhog Day, except we have a new project every single day. For reals, right? All right, what do you guys say?
Somebody said, "Where do you find the sun in PA?"
Where do you find the sun in PA? Good question.
Yeah, this winter it's definitely not around.
We saw some sunshine today, but you would definitely, you know what I mean?
I
You're going to want to like at least leave it in your garage with your garage door open, but you want to plan that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Or you know what? If you open it and it smells like heck, you just don't bring it home. You just don't bring it home.
Yeah, we have done that.
I picked up pieces earlier on. I'm like, I can totally work with these. You know, I got them for $5 and I get them home. Like, seriously, I didn't even realize it smelled so bad until I had it in my car and had to actually put the windows down on the way home. Like, that's how bad it was. Got it home, put it outside my shop on the back porch, and I'm like, there ain't no way it's coming inside. That is $5. You couldn't pay me $5 to paint that now.
Oh,
so
that's terrible.
We'll just mark that off and move on. So, yeah.
Hey, there's Lori. I didn't see Lori on here. She was probably on. I didn't see her. So, hey, Lori, how are you? And no, there is no shimmer this time around.
Oh, I know Lori. I know which Lori you're talking about now. All right. So I'm very, very happy with that. What do you guys think? I think now we should go ahead and polish it off.
Her cats are enthralled by your sounding, your sanding.
Ooh, the scratchy noise?
Yes.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, I think there's a mouse in there.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Here, kitty. What is it? What is it? That's what I do with my cat. We have a cat named Sammy, named after the tools.
He could not be amused.
Yeah.
He's.
As he gets older, he's really mellowing
He's
out.
22 pounds of hate and discontent.
Yeah, right?
Then you may pet me until I gnaw your hand off.
All right, there we go. Anybody who says painting furniture is not a lot of work, you haven't done it. Let me just tell you. There you go. When you buy painted furniture, just know the love and the energy and the elbow grease that somebody has put into that piece, okay? So now we're going to finish it off. And I'm just going to...
Sarah said, my dog just got up and is searching for whoever said,
oh, yeah. Go get it, boy. Here, boy.
What was Radar? The Wonder Dog.
Yes. Yeah. Yep, that was Radar. That was Bridget and Radar. He loved to watch us last
hey, Brenda,
August.
welcome from Florida.
Oh, hey, girl. Ooh, look at all those chippiness. Love it. All right,
we're going to seal next.
Yes, we are.
We're going to seal next.
Yep.
Should I pick a winner now or should we wait?
Let's get to the end. Give everybody a chance.
Oh.
Heck yeah. All right. So, yeah, if anybody's new here, give them the spiel. Don't keep all your presents to yourself. Tell them.
So, what?
Tell them what's going down.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. If you share and then comment share in there, you'll be eligible to be picked for the recipient of the Day 3 Junk Monkey Mystery Gift.
All right. So, yeah, tomorrow will be the 3 prizes going out for this weekend.
Yep.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to seal this piece. So remember, 2 ways to seal that I recommend. Poly or wax. My favorite poly to use is Minwax Polycrylic, and it's water-based. I always get it in the matte, M-A-T-T-E, or the satin, okay, because I'm trying to imitate old stuff. Old stuff is not shiny, so that's why you want to gravitate that way. My second weapon of choice is a brand new product that we have called Monkey Shine. It is a completely all-natural, no chemical, no VOCs, just an all-natural product that you can put on to polish, to shine, to really just sharpen up your piece, okay? I always tell people the rule of thumb in helping you to decide is, are you working on a piece that's going to get a lot... What are you doing?
What?
Focus. Are you working on a piece that's going to get a lot of use? If you are, you may want to go with like a sealer that gives you a hard seal, like a poly. If you're looking for something more decorative, like something like this here, let's just go ahead and put some wax onto it. And what happens is we buff the wax into the actual piece. I'll show you how I do that, how easy that is. I'm going to go ahead and grab my wax brush. These are also newly available on our website, junkmonkeypaint.com. And now I'm going to go ahead and get some on there, work it through my brush, and then I can go ahead and begin the seal process. So what happens when you wax is it pushes the wax down into the wood pores, okay? It revives your paint. It brings that color to life. So this is an old, like a light cream kind of color, almost like an antique lace, I call it, kind of color. And this just revives it and brings it back to life. But what happens when you wax is you're actually pushing it down. And then we're going to go in a moment and we wipe back over the area that we just did, okay? So you push it down into your piece. And that, my friends, is a great way if you want to help avoid getting like some brush strokes in your piece.
I'm going to hang out with Tony down in Kentucky.
Okay.
She speaks my language.
What's she saying?
Soup. She's making soup.
Oh, nice.
You know me and soup.
Yes. You made soup this week.
Yeah.
You made chicken noodle soup.
I love soup.
Yeah, you did.
I made mushroom soup too.
Oh, that's right. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat soup, especially
Does
this
the wax
time of year.
turn yellow? No, the wax does not turn yellow.
Nope, it's just an all clear beeswax.
Yep.
And so you want to use anything that's, natural or that's water-based.
There's other stuff in it, not just beeswax.
Yeah, but I'm saying use something that's all natural so it doesn't like amber or yellow. Like, don't do anything that has like, an oil type thing to it. You know what I mean?
Wax seal the Chalkology paste.
The Chalkology paste. I've never used it. Somebody's talking about the Chalk Couture kind.
Yeah.
I've never used it, but one thing I do know about the Chalk Couture is that sometimes it can kind of like melt away. So you want to use something. Honestly, for those of you who know the world of Chalk Couture, and have seen me do it on here, I would recommend that you would use like a spray sealer, so that way you're not wiping off your designs. Because if the Chalk Couture paste can't withstand it, then it'll take your design with you.
Brenda Vasquez wants to know, is wax better than polycoat?
No, they're just two things that you use for different reasons.
Yeah, we prefer polyacrylic on a lot of stuff.
Yep. Because we do a lot of tabletops and stuff, right? Like a lot of
wax is more for
utility type pieces.
You're all natural, like we said. This line of paint is for people with allergies and have pets in the home, or they just want the old school way of doing things. This is why.
Yep.
What is your...
Anything decorative.
What is your YouTube? It's Junk Monkey TV, right?
Junk Monkey Paint Company. It used to be Junk Monkey TV.
You changed it?
I did.
You didn't tell me?
I like to keep you guessing. Come
oh,
over here.
You're terrible.
Come over
Why
here.
was my comment marked as spam?
I don't know. Ask Facebook.
Yeah, that would have been Facebook. That's not us.
Yep. They've been doing that lately.
Yes.
I noticed that too.
Yes.
But yeah, you can feel free to
If
reach
you
out to
share
them.
it to a whole bunch of different places,
That could be why.
yeah, they'll mark it as spam.
They're definitely getting a little bit more picky with that, yeah. Yep. All right, let's see here. Go ahead and do this all over. All right, so there we go. We're giving it some love. All right, let's go on the other side. This product is also great for like if you have a piece that you don't want to paint. Okay.
Yeah, the wax seals it.
Yeah.
The wax is a sealer. It's an all-natural sealer.
Yep. So what's happening is the wax is going to go in. I'm going to show you what I do to buff it down. I remove any of that stickiness that might be left on the top because I want it to only go down. If you ever feel pieces that feel
Terry
sticky,
wants to know, do you have to relax?
it's probably because... Relax what?
I don't know. I don't know what relaxing is.
You're talking about me?
In general.
Heck no, you do what you love.
Re-wax.
Oh. I was going to say, first of all, if you do what you love, then you never work a day in your life, right? Yeah. In terms of re-waxing your piece, that's a great way to keep your piece looking sharp, okay? Because you know
if you're married to somebody who does what they love, you never get to relax a day in your life.
This is true. So, So what happens is when you wax, remember how I told you I'm going to buff that now down into the pores? So what's happening is it's truly into your wood. But we know over time that wood dehydrates, you know, maybe it's in the sunshine, just in the heat over time. And then think about, for those of you who might do any polishing with any like Old English or anything like that, of course you use it to revive the piece. And so when you re-wax, that's what you're doing. You're just putting another coat of something on it to sharpen it, to hydrate it. So that's totally up to you. Okay, let me run and grab me one of my rags over here.
So everybody that's giving me soup recipes, I'm not going to have to go home and make soup.
All right.
And if you want to make me soup, yeah, that's the way
to your heart?
Yes, very much so.
There you go.
Wax does not hold up on a dinner table. You're going to want a poly acrylic. Yeah. You're going to want to use a poly on your tabletops.
Yes, highly recommend.
Anything that's high
utility,
high traffic, high thing. I'm a chef by trade. I would use the wax on like cutting boards and stuff like that because it is food grade. I would not use poly. But for a dinner table, yes, you definitely want it to stand up. So Tennille wants to know, can we have 2 for 1 tonight? Do 2 projects instead of 1.
Oh, you're having fun with it, girl? Well, I will tell you, the project that I have tomorrow is going to feel like 2-in-1 projects because I have a hutch that I'm going to be redoing, and I'm going to be adding some chicken wire and making it all farmhouse, okay? So what I'm doing right now, this is an important part to when you wax, okay? You buff the wax on. These are the cloths that we have in our store. They're not your average day cloths. They're actually a trademark special cloth.
Not your average
they are not.
Every day,
They're actually called Better Than Cheesecloth, and a company makes them, and so I make them available to you guys, of course, to use as part of your waxing supplies. So if you've ever waxed before and have problems with in terms of like trying to get it back off, or it just kind of like, you know, blotches up in parts, a lot of that is because the cloth that you're using is just not textured in the right way to be able to pull it back off, okay? So this is what this cloth is designed to do. So what I'm doing now is I'm wiping it all, anything that's sitting on the top that's not pushed down into the wood pores, it all comes back on my cloth, right? Yeah. And then I just let it set overnight to continue doing its thing, and we'll be good to go when I come back in my shop in the morning.
So Catherine says, do you have to wax what you Mod Podge? No.
No. Remember, Mod Podge also acts like a sealer, so it's just that little piece right there. But yeah, look how nice this dark wood. Do you see this here? Like when you do put some wax on, even just like the original wood comes through so nice. Somebody sent us a picture today that they use to shine their shoes.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
Do you know that?
That's cool.
What's that? Wax on?
Wax off.
Wax off.
So
all right.
Our YouTube is Jump Monkey Paint Company.
Woohoo!
Jump Monkey Paint Company.
Yep.
YouTube. Terry's doing chicken and dumplings. My chicken and dumplings would make you cry. Anna's doing cheesy ham chowder. My famous soup that I used to do.
Cheesy ham chowder, you kidding me?
Besides my pumpkin.
Girl, message me your address, I'll be over.
Yeah.
Alright. I think it's time to get
Can you wash over the decoupage to seal it?
Wash it over? Wash it over with the stuff, you mean?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
So the stuff I used acts as a glue, but it's also a sealer. You actually can see on it. It says water-based sealer, glue, and finish.
I want you to distress
what I like
the pictures, too.
Well, they're kind of distressed as is, right?
Okay.
So that's all up to what you go inside. So this is what we went with today. Matt has his choice pick today.
Mary showed up late to the party. You ruined a beautiful old trunk. Shame on you.
So this is what the flowers would have looked like.
Trunk.
Yeah. This is what the flowers would have looked like right there with the white background, so you guys can kind of see it right now. What do you guys think of that? Who would have went with flowers? That's okay, right? We got 17 more nights? Man, we got so much furniture to do.
Hang on. I haven't gotten out of my system.
You got a what?
I gotta get... Mary, I bet you're a hoot at parties.
Woo.
Yeah.
All right. And then, where did our final one go? Where the heck did it go?
You're welcome, Esty.
It's blended into our stuff. And then, of course, this was the last one right here. Kind of glad. I like the one that we went with. But I got to tell you, I kind of like this one. Like, this would have probably been my pick right here.
It's like...
Because you're a guy and I'm a girl, right? That's the difference. But anyway, we've got... This is just one project in a million.
Becca, I tell you what, I won... what was it? The one Savor Pittsburgh we won was for my famous
so nice.
smoked
Salmon,
well,
isn't
no, beer and my famous smoked beer cheese soup. Yeah, smoked beer cheese soup.
All right, guys. I think it's time for Matt to go ahead and tell us who's he's going to send out some happy mail to tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Is it? Okay.
What?
Yeah, all these people kiss him up like, that's right, it was the best choice. Thank you.
Oh, we love you guys. You're awesome.
Yeah. Are you leaving the straps as is?
Yeah.
For now, yeah. If we really wanted to beat them up, we could really beat them up.
Yeah, here's the other thing I could do if I really wanted to. I could take some of our black. Yeah, exactly. I could totally antique it, right?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll go do that while you're getting ready to announce the winner. All right.
Okay, let's go find a worthy recipient of the mystery gift. Okay? All right. We're going. So here we go. We're going. All right. And we have a winner.
Who's our winner?
There's no winners. Everybody's winners.
Well, yeah, of course, they're all winners in my eyes. We have
Janice Kenny. Janice Kenny.
People.
If you're on here, Janice Kenny, say hello. Janice Kenny.
Janice Kenny.
Janice Kenny, you got to answer up here in a few minutes. And, yeah, Janice Kenny.
All right, we'll see here.
See, even Carrie said it was a good choice.
Good.
Anyways.
All right, I'm just adding a little bit of our black antiquing glaze. You guys know that what you're supposed to do with glaze is put it on, wipe it off with a damp rag. In this case, I'm just going to leave it on at full power and let it sit into that strap. So now I've got not only just like a brown kind of color going on, but it's going to darken it a little bit.
Okay, Janice, you only got a few minutes to come on here. If Janice doesn't show up, there she is. Hey, Janice, congratulations. I am happy for you. What you do is send your address to junkmonkeypaint@gmail.com.
And then tell us what we're going to be having for supper when we come to deliver your prize, okay? Because we're talking food here today.
No, Janice answered. Let's not do that.
Funny.
So, am I a mystery person? Are you a mystery person?
So what do you guys think? Do you like how I darken the straps? Can you kind of see them, right? They're going from the brown to the darker.
Well, Esty Wesley says, what does she win? Well, it could be anything. On our 30 Days Lives, we gave away paint. We gave away T-shirts.
Bags, T-shirts.
Bags. I even gave away terrible towels for friends.
You did.
For friends. And
Pittsburgh,
I went.
terrible
yeah,
towel.
I went and.
Brushes, sand pads.
Yeah, you name it. We kind of sent it out. So, anyways.
You got it.
That's right.
Anything that we have in our stash.
So, Julia Whalen is watching. Aunt
Julie.
Julie.
It's my Aunt Julie, right?
You're on late, Aunt Julie.
Come on, Aunt Julie.
Yeah.
All right, maybe we'll darken that a little bit too.
Yeah.
So this is our antiquing glaze, guys. If we really want to get all crazy with the cheese.
You were doing the dab, and I was too busy explaining stuff.
Yes.
So, here we go with the eyeliner.
Well, I'm just going to put a little bit of glaze in here to kind of darken the corners because I like it. And now that I'm adding a little bit of darkness to it, I should definitely do that. So glaze is meant to go on. You put it on and then you rub it off. And wherever you leave it, that's where it leaves the darkness behind, right? So I'm just going to work my way.
No, I am the darkness.
You are the darkness. All right. All right, there we go.
That's because I'm in the closet hiding from reality.
All right, guys, what do you think? I'm going to call her done. Let's step back and take a look.
All right, let's step
back.
We're stepping back.
I'm liking it.
We're going sideways to look at it.
Come on, keep it up straight. Keep it up straight. You can do it.
No, I had to get the full Monty here.
Do you guys like it? Do the whole panorama, all right?
That's what I'm doing.
Now I got to take a great picture when we get some lovely Pennsylvania sunshine, hopefully tomorrow, so I can take it outside and get an awesome photo out on my front step. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us tonight. Be sure to type live before you jump off of here, so that way you can see all the projects that we're completing and giving lots of inspiration over the next, let's see, we've had 20 days. We've got 3 projects done so far. We got a magazine wrap, we did a table, we did a trunk.
We got 17 more days to go.
Yes. Lots of different fun techniques, ideas, and we always say the inspiration is free. So we love it when you guys hang out with us,
and remember, this one will be priced to sell tomorrow as well.
Yes. Message me if you're interested.
Those of you that were interested, I think it was Karen, it was earlier. If you want to purchase it, just call us after the live.
Yes.
And we'll do it for the table.
Call the number at the top of our Facebook page. Yep.
Yes, call the number at the top of our Facebook page. We can do... Fine, just go.
No, I was just going, whoo. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
That was my excited.
Fine. Whatever.
That was my excited.
Fine,
like,
whatever.
yeah, call us.
All right.
All right.
All right.
You did? You good? You did? You did?
Good.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Super guys, thanks for hanging out with us. Be here tomorrow or be square. Make sure you type live so you're subscribed. So you're subscribed. Okay.
Did you just do that?
What?
Oh, your mom and dad just came on.
Hey, mom and dad. Everybody say hey to mom and dad. All right. So we changed this piece from Brownie Frowny to this gorgeous, shabby, chippy, distressed, lovely piece. Okay. So it'll be really cool at the bottom of somebody's bed. All right. Talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.